Since the reveal of Project L's official name in February, Riot has adopted a pattern that aims to provide updates late in the even months of the year. For the year-end preview, we learned the name of the game, their media approach going forward, and the launch year for the game. In April, we got the Alawi reveal, and she was made available on a demo of that build some days later at EVO Japan. And just over a week ago on June 26th, we got the announcement for the online playtest. What's interesting is that the editor-in-chief for 2XKO, Draggles, commented on this very close prediction, expecting an update on June 22nd, and we ended up getting it on that following Wednesday, making his prediction only 4 days off. But I'm actually going to go ahead and give my own prediction and say that I'll hit 100 subs before the Alpha Lab. It's up to you guys to make this prediction come true. So if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe with the bell as it greatly helps out the channel. The creator behind the prediction tweet, Nitten, follows the game closely just like the rest of the community. So once he saw that 2XKO posted a skit on June 18th, he recognized that the last skit was posted mid-April, also on the 18th, and the Alawi reveal followed up shortly after. The only two exceptions in this pattern are one, 2XKO's reveal itself, which saw their social accounts come to life in the first place. This is where they started to interact with the community and all that good stuff. And two, the timing on the Alpha Lab video, which was posted on June 26th. Going back to Draggle's reply on Nitten's tweet, he confirmed that the video was initially supposed to drop on the 24th, which is a Monday, the first business day after the 22nd, which is a Saturday. Riot doesn't post updates on the weekends, so that's why it didn't drop for June 22nd. As for the reason that it dropped Wednesday instead of Monday, we're not sure. Perhaps they weren't finished chopping up the footage or hadn't gotten the website ready for playtest signups or whatever the case may be. All we know is that it was targeted for an earlier date and they found time for it that Wednesday. And regardless of the fact, what remains consistent within the 3 updates we've gotten so far is that they've been on even months, 2, 4, and 6. And in terms of the timing, they've all been some days after the 20th. So now with all this in mind, let's take a look at the dates for the Alpha Lab. It's going to be after EVO, starting on August 8th and ending on August 19th. It'll feature the champ that'll be revealed there. So for those attending at EVO Las Vegas, you'll get to play. And for those who signed up for the Alpha Lab at home, obviously we'll get to play as well. Pretty exciting. However, we're going to go back to this pattern and notice that the playtest ends on the 19th, which is just conveniently 3 days before the targeted news day on the calendar for August, which is the 22nd. We're going to return to this pattern and the timeline we've been referencing since the beginning of the video. Next month, that lands on a Thursday. So unless they still need to package a video, chances are the update will go out on that day. To wrap up where we're currently at in the timeline, this user suggests that we won't see a huge update following the playtest, but instead an overview of what's to come for the rest of 2024 and what Riot learned during the Alpha Lab. This is because in October, it'd already be 2 months after the community got to play, so no need for a huge update. We'll also be nearing Arcane Season 2 at this time, which is a recurring factor we discussed in the last video I'll leave in the top right. And since we'd be closer to 2025 at this point, they'll probably announce a beta and maybe some new champions. Now, I mostly agree with this take on what we could see following the August update. I just don't think we'll see multiple champs revealed in 1 month. I'd love to be wrong, but I'm just not sure it makes the most sense. In terms of ramping up social activity, however, Tom made it clear to us in the year-end preview that the game is progressing nicely and that it'll be ready to go for 2025. So aside from the fact that they're most likely on a deadline, it's good to see that the team is confident in the game's future. And obviously, they've been spacing out these updates to give themselves time for what's in between and what's to come after. So my personal opinion, we'll be seeing some champ reveals maybe in December or at the beginning of next year, leading up to the release of the game. And that's when they could really start to ramp it up. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to dive kick the like button, level 3 super the subscribe button with the bell, and let us know in the comments. What's your 2XKO timeline looking like heading into 2025?